Welcome to lecture 7 of Polymer Science and Technology. In this lecture we will see the suspension polymerization technique. Suspension polymerization technique is one of the most useful polymerization technique for the production of the polymer. In this technique only water insoluble monomers can be polymerized. By this technique monomer is suspended in water in the form of fine droplet, which are stabilized and preventing from collapsing by using suitable water soluble protective colloids, surface active agents and continuous stirring. The size of the droplet depends upon the monomer water ratio. You can see in the schematic there is an agitator fitted in the reactor and it rotates continuously, and the reactor is fed with water as a media. Then surfactant is to reduce the viscosity, reduce the surface tension of the water, and monomer and initiators are mixed together and added to aqueous media. By the continuous rotation of agitator, the monomers gets converted into small droplets and they are suspended into water media in the form of monomer droplet. The whole reactor is jacketed and heating and cooling media can circulate inside the jacket, and there is a manhole to withdraw the polymerized product from the reactor. The size of the droplet formed depends on the monomer to water ratio, the type and concentration of stabilizing agent, and also on the type and the speed of the agitator. The initiator are monomer soluble. Since each monomer droplet is isolated and independent of other droplet, it can be viewed as independent tiny bulk polymerization nucleus. The continuous aqueous phase around the monomer droplet act as an efficient heat transfer medium, and hence the exothermicity is well controlled and no fear for the development of hot spot leading to runaway reaction conditions. Also, the high molecular weight polymer can be formed with narrow molecular weight distribution. By this technique, the polymerization proceeds to 100% conversion inside the reactor, and the final polymer is obtained in the form of tiny beads or pearls. That is why this method is also known as beads or pearl polymerization. The isolation of the product polymer beads become very easy as this involves only filtration step. The water washed and dried product can be used as such for molding or compounding purpose. Expandable polystyrene beads, vinyl acetate beads are produced by this technique. Next is emulsion polymerization technique. As in case of suspension polymerization, in emulsion polymerization too, the monomer is dispersed in a aqueous phase, not as a discrete droplet but as an continuous or uniform emulsion. The emulsion is stabilized by surface active agent known as surfactants, protective colloids, and also by certain buffer. The surfactant can be anionic, alkali salts of fatty acids, or aryl or alkyl sulfonic acid, non-ionic alkyl glycosides of fatty acids. These surfactants serve the purpose of lowering the surface tension at monomer water interface and facilitate emulsification of monomer in water. Due to their very low solubility, surfactant get fully dissolved or molecularly dispersed only at lower concentration. Beyond a particular concentration, the excess quantity does not get molecularly dispersed but forms molecular aggregates known as micelles. This concentration beyond which only micelles formation is possible is known as critical micelle concentration, popularly known as CMC. In this figure you can see below the CMC or critical micelle concentration level, the surfactant molecules are separated and individual. They are dispersed throughout the aqueous medium. But if you increase the concentration of surfactant above or more than CMC level, then they will form aggregates or micelles. You can see surfactant molecules can come together and form aggregates. So these are the aggregates formed inside the aqueous media. Emulsifier molecules are made up of two parts: a long non-polar hydrocarbon chain which is attached to a polar group such as COONA, SO3Na, NH2SCl or NBr. So this zigzag line represents non-polar hydrocarbon chain and the black solid dot represents the polar head. The example of surfactant is non-polar hydrocarbon chain is CH3CH2 6 times, which is attached to a polar group COONA. So this molecule can be represented as a non-polar hydrocarbon chain which is attached to a polar group. Okay. Due to close proximity and compatibility of hydrocarbon ends of emulsifier molecule, the interior of micelle act as hydrocarbon phase where monomer can be solubilized. So this is a typical formation of micelle. In the micelle, all the polar heads are situated outside micelle's boundary and the non-polar hydrocarbon chains form an hydrocarbon media or organic media in which monomer, which itself is an organic substance, can be easily dissolved. Okay. So micelles can solubilize or dissolve the monomer inside the micelle. Okay. Outside the micelles, water is present. So polymerization reaction will take place only inside the micelles, and the heat generated because of the polymerization reaction will be ejected out to outer aqueous medium. So there is no transfer, no problem of heat transfer. One important difference between the suspension polymerization and emulsion polymerization: in case of emulsion polymerization, the initiator is water soluble. whereas in case of suspension polymerization, initiator was monomer soluble. So in case of emulsion polymerization, initiator is situated here outside the micelles or in aqueous medium. So initiator will react or start polymerization reaction only at the surface of the micelle. Example of emulsion polymerization initiators are persulfate, hydrogen peroxide, and reduction oxidation initiator known as redox initiator. The initiator is water soluble and present aqueous phase. The initiation reaction begins at interface of micelle containing monomer and water containing the initiator. The growth of polymer chain occur inside the micelle. Okay. More fresh monomer molecule may diffuse inside the micelle from the monomer reservoir. Monomer reservoir is basically bigger size of monomer droplet which are dispersed in the aqueous media. Thus the chain growth inside the micelle continues, but very soon the size of polymer chain become too large to be accommodated further inside the micelles. In this condition, micelles break up and the polymer particle comes into the emulsion aqueous phase but do not sink due to stabilized emulsion. This milky white dispersion is often called as latex. So latex is basically an aqueous emulsion containing very fine particles of solid polymers. The latex can either be used as such for making adhesives, emulsion paints, etc. The polymer can be isolated from the latex by destabilizing the emulsion using some electrolytes such as sodium chloride, magnesium chloride, etc., or by spraying, drying, or by freezing technique. So this is the end of 7th lecture, and thank you very much for your patient hearing.